Good morning, beautiful people. It's Monday, April 6th, and we are into our third week of stay-at-home orders from our governor. And I'm just sending out a few words for you. Take what might be helpful, ignore the rest. I've been thinking about the sweet and creative ways that many people are responding to this unprecedented moment. Perhaps some of these are happening in your neighborhood, but if they're not, maybe you could start one. It seems like it's pretty easy to start. Last week on Thursday was my birthday, and I had neighbors that came over and serenaded me, including some people from the church. In our neighborhood, we also have a weekly theme, and it's helped by the fact that we have a neighborhood email list, but there's lots of those these days. And we put up things in our windows that kids look for, and I'll bet a few adults are looking for them too. And there have been a few big birthdays in our neighborhoods, 100-year-old, 104-year-old, and their entire yard and front walk was decorated. And if you have ways or have seen ways that people are being sweet and creative with each other, please add to comments on our Facebook page. It'd just be nice to hear about them. The other thing I've been thinking about today is the precautionary principle. And perhaps you have heard of this. It's an important principle in environmental work and in anything that has to do with assessing risk. So the precautionary principle states that there are some risks that are perhaps low probability, but of such high degree of consequence in terms of negative consequence that you go ahead and do the thing that might seem extreme in order to avoid that improbable but very, very negative consequence. And I think it could be easy for those of us in Champaign-Urbana to be a little bit complacent about coronavirus because, our hospitals are doing such a great job and our public health organizations are doing such a great job and we're doing such a great job staying home, and all of that is true. But I do want to remind everyone that the next few weeks are projected to be peak infection time. That's not peak hospitalizations, that's peak infections. The hospitalizations are later. And just because it seems like we're doing a really good job, I really don't want any of you to become ill. So this is the time to double down on your efforts to stay safe, truly. And if it feels ridiculous, if you feel like, there's only 54 cases in Champaign-Urbana, why should I be doing this? Remember the precautionary principle. Remember that those, especially in the higher age ranges, there's a high likelihood of negative consequences if you do happen to come into contact with somebody with coronavirus. So please, 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 please be really super careful the next couple of weeks because I care for you and I want you safe. Okay, that's it for this morning. Have a great day, and I'll be checking in tomorrow. Okay, take care.